This is the television game in which daring determines the fate of the player. This is the game of strategy, luck, and knowledge. This is Bullseye. Now, here's our host, Jim Lange.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You're very kind. Oh, wow, it's true. What Jay said is true. This is a game of strategy, knowledge, and especially daring. Let's find out. Jay Stewart, will you please introduce our first two players?
Our champion, whose winnings total $1,100 in cash, is a litigation attorney who likes to write country and western songs and owns a very strange collection. Meet Stephen Native. And his opponent is a business student from San Diego, California, who's into bodyboarding. Meet Katherine Silver.
Welcome back to Bullseye, Stephen and Katherine. Stephen, you write country and western songs, right?
That's right.
Is there anyone that you can remember that you can tell us about? Because I love titles of country and western songs.
Well, there's Forsaken Heart.
Forsaken Heart. I love it. How's it go? You don't have to sing it, but just tell me the first few words.
Well, I don't know, Jim. The industry's rife with piracy. I don't know if I can trust you.
All right. Well, then save it, okay? And I hope you have a hit someday. Katherine, we didn't ask you about your personal life. Are you married? Have a boyfriend? What's your situation?
Well, I have a husband who's sitting in the audience.
He is? Where is he? Is he out there somewhere? Raise your hand, husband. There he is. Well, I'm sure he'll be rooting for you.
Yeah.
What does he do for a living, Katherine?
Well, he's a resident in orthopedic surgery at UCSD.
Oh, you can pop your back and everything, huh?
That's right, pop my legs in.
All right, well, we're on with the game, and you accumulate money by correctly answering questions, of course. The first player to bank $1,000 or more wins the game and goes on to play the bonus game. Now, when we interrupted our game on our last show, these were the categories you were playing with. In the top left-hand window, the categories are blondes and redheads, popular musicals, world leaders, and the Bard of Avon. In the right-hand window, the categories were our visual category, television shows, Asian lands, Dateline the 60s, and World Wars. And, of course, the window below decides the number of questions you're contracting to answer in whatever category you decide to choose. Now, when the show ended, Stephen, you had nothing, $0 in the bank, and Katherine had $450 in the bank. There was $100 in the pot, which is yet to be claimed, and Stephen, it's your turn to go, so you must decide whether you want to claim that money in the pot and bank it, and it's yours to keep, but you do lose control then, and it goes over to Katherine, or do you want to keep on playing? What are you going to do? You had a lot of time to think about it.
Well, Jim, she's got me under the gun. I better go for it.
You're going to keep on, all right? Brave fella. You keep the control. The $100 stays in the pot up for grabs, and let's spin them and cover them all up, and since you're in control, Stephen, you stop the board, and let's see what you get. You have blondes and redheads, $100 a question. World Wars, $100 a question, and you must answer 4 questions. Big contract. All right. Which one of those 2 categories are you going to try this time?
Well, let's go back to blondes and redheads.
Blondes and redheads. You tried it before, had a little luck. All right. The contract is worth $400. And here's your first question. This blonde American tennis star married Britain's #2 ranked tennis pro, who also happens to be blonde. Name her.
That's Chrissy Everett.
$200 in the pot. You're right. 3 more questions left in the contract. 3 questions remaining in the contract. Here's your next question. During the 30s, this blonde star's sexy performances in such films as Diamond Lil and I'm No Angel helped lead to the foundation of the Legion of Decency. Name her.
Mae West.
$300 in the pot. Now you're rolling. 2 more questions left in the contract. 2 more remaining. Here's your next question. This blonde actor, who is the younger brother of James Arness, starred as secret agent Jim Phelps on the popular television series Mission Impossible. Name him.
That would be Peter Graves.
$400 in the pot. All right. Now, answer this question, and you will complete the contract, Stephen. 1 more remaining. And for the contract, here it is. This red-headed American author gained international fame with such biting, satiric novels as Elmer Gantry, Main Street, and Babbitt. To complete the contract, name him.
Sinclair Lewis.
And you've completed the contract. All right, $500 in the pot. Well, now that you've completed the contract, you have control of that $500 in there, and you make a decision. You can bank the money now, and then it's yours to keep. But if you bank it, control goes over to Katherine, or you can keep control and build up the money in the pot. And while you're thinking about that, Stephen, we'll get your decision in just a moment. Well, Stephen, so far you've won one game, but if you win 4 more for a total of 5, you're going to win something very special. What is it, Jay Stewart?
Stephen, for your driving enjoyment, it's a brand new car.
All right, Stephen, that's if you win 5 games. Now, remember, $1,000 or over in the bank wins the game, so what do? Claim the money that you have in the pot, the $500, and bank it, or do you want to keep on playing?
She's got me scared. I think she's a little bit mighty, so I better go for it.
You're going to keep it. All right. You're going to keep the money in the pot? All right, and keep playing. All right. That money then, of course, is available to her if you should lose control, so good luck to you. Let's spin the information on the board there and see what you can come up with. We'll cover them all up, and you hit that button whenever you're ready. And, Stephen, this time you've got blondes and redheads again, $150 a question. Dateline the 60s, $100 a question. You must answer 5 questions. All right, big, big contract. Which category do you choose, Stephen? You've tried blondes and redheads before. The other one is Dateline the 60s.
I think I'm going to change horses and go for Dateline the 60s.
Dateline the 60s, $100. That means the contract is worth $500. There's $500 in the pot, so if you complete this contract, you will win the game. You'll have the $1,000. However, if Katherine should complete the contract, she could win the game. So we're right down to the nitty-gritty. Here we go. Dateline 60s. Let's see how well you remember. 5 is the contract. Here's your first question. It's October 19th, 1969. This Republican vice president claims that mounting anti-war demonstrations are, in his words, encouraged by an effete corps of impudent snobs who characterize themselves as intellectuals. Name him.
That's Mr. Agnew.
And you have $600 in the pot. All right. 4 more remaining. 4 more questions in the contract. Here's your next question. It's October 2nd, 1967. This Lyndon Johnson nominee is sworn in as the first black associate justice of the Supreme Court. Name him.
I've got to, as an attorney, Thurgood Marshall.
And $600 in the pot, or $700 in the pot. All right, you have 3 more questions in the contract. Here's your next question. It's August 28th, 1968. The scene, the streets outside the Democratic National Convention. Television cameras record a fierce battle between 5,000 demonstrators and the city police force. Name the city.
Chicago.
$800 in the pot. 2 more questions. 2 more questions remaining in the contract and in the game. Here we go. Again, it's the 60s. It's July 3rd, 1962. France finally grants independence to this northern African country after 7 costly years of civil war. Name the country.
Algeria.
And there's $900 in the pot, and you're 1 question away. All right, Stephen, you've been brave and daring. Now you're down to the nitty-gritty. Answer this question, and you win the game. Miss the question, and Katherine could win the game. This is it for the game now. It's February 8th, 1968. This outspoken American politician announces that he will run for the presidency on the ticket of the newly formed American Independent Party. For the game, Stephen, name him.
George Wallace.
You got it! You won the game. $1,000 in the pot. And that goes over to your bank. And you have won the game, and that's game number 2 for you, Stephen. Katherine, you were very conservative. You banked the $450 earlier. When you did, you gave control over to Stephen, and he kept it and ran the board, as we say, all the way up to $1,000. But the $450 is yours to keep. Good luck to you and your husband, and thank you so much. And we have gifts for you. Thank you, Katherine. All right, Stephen, another $1,000 in cash. With what you have won in your previous game, you have a grand total now of $2,100. $2,100 cash and a chance to win some more. Are you ready for the bonus game?
I'm ready.
Let's go. Come on. All right, Stephen, Stephen, last time you were here, you remember the lightning struck you, so you know what's back there. Behind the swirls are bullseyes, various amounts of money, and lightning. They're spinning around. You stop them whenever you want by hitting this button. Whatever money accumulates in the pot is yours if you decide to quit. Now, if you get 3 bullseyes up there, 1 in each window, we'll double the pot and also give you these prizes. Jay?
Stephen, entertainment is as close as the next room with the diverting gifts in this next package. First, Stephen, there's no need to go out to a movie when you can screen your own with this great new projector. The UMIG RS3000 sound projector with built-in 15-inch screen or used for wall projection. The UMIG RS3000, the projector of tomorrow, today. Then stay at home and sharpen your game-playing skills with this electronic backgammon. Play Omar, the electronic computerized backgammon wizard from Prime Incorporated. Ideal for the backgammon enthusiast, Omar is exciting fun for everyone. Portable, battery-operated Omar from Prime Incorporated. And next, hours of entertainment will be yours at the flick of a switch with this beautiful full-screen color TV. Ace Hardware's 19-inch color TV featuring all-channel remote control tuning and a reliable 100% solid-state chassis in a walnut-finished decorator cabinet furnished by Ace Hardware. And finally, Stephen, to go with that television, we have a gift worth over $1,200. It's this sensational videotape recorder. A Sony Betamax. Hours of pleasurable entertainment will be yours with this tape playback video recorder. With Sony's space-age technology and rugged construction, you'll see what you're missing. And, Stephen, these prices are worth over $2,550.
All right, Steve. As Jay told you, win the bonus game and you get $2,550 in prizes. You can start your own show with that video recorder, plus double the money that you have in the pot at that time. However, should the lightning appear, of course, then you lose. And you know well that there's lightning back there behind only one of the windows. Are you all set?
I'm ready.
Come on, we want a lot of money, a lot of bullseyes, okay? The wheels are spinning. Stop them whenever you want to. Good luck. Here we go. Come on, money. Bullseye! Come on, another bullseye. $200. Bullseye. Bullseye. And $300. All right. There are $300 in the pot. You can take that money and run. It's yours to keep, or you can continue to accumulate more and more money. I want to remind you, however, that there is lightning behind one of those windows back there, and the longer you spin, of course, the more money you accumulate. What do you think he should do? You can go on or take the money and quit. What do you want to do?
Let's go on.
All right, he's going to go on. You know what happened to you last time. Now, the question is, do you want to freeze that bullseye up there? You can do it. It eliminates the window, and it locks in the bullseye.
Let's do that. Let's freeze the bullseye.
All right, let's hope the lightning is behind there. We'll double the pot. Now, remember, if you get 3 bullseyes and you win all those prizes, that's what you're going for. So we want more bullseyes or money, but no lightning. Let's spin them. There they go. You have 2 windows still going. Anytime you're ready. Spin number 2. Come on, another 100. That's 400. 500. $500. All right, no lightning there, and you're up to $500. Again, do you want to try for your 3rd spin, or do you want to take the $500 and go away? And remember, there is lightning. It may be behind the one you've already frozen. I don't know.
Now, that board owes me. I got to keep going.
You're going to go. A lot of daring. All right. All right, you have $500 already. Let's spin the open windows, and this is your 3rd spin whenever you're ready. And you got 700. Come on, bullseye, bullseye. All right, 900. $900. Now, the money is getting, I'm sure, a little tempting there, because if the lightning comes up, remember, you lose it all. You have $900. You're going to decide to go for your 4th spin, or you're going to take the money. I'll let you think about it just a moment, and we'll come back and get Stephen's decision in just a moment.
Some of our departing contestants will receive Mr. Coffee, a gift pack featuring America's #1 coffee maker and genuine Mr. Coffee accessories, including extra decanter and Mr. Coffee filters. And Thompson's waterproofing seal stain. Get deep penetrating color and surface protection for wood, concrete, and masonry. Thompson's waterproofing seal stain. Also, bake someone happy with the new improved Super Moist. Unbelievably moist and delicious, now even better than before. Other cakes may be moist, but they're not super moist. Okay, Jim Lange.
Thank you very much, Jay. All right, we've been waiting for Stephen to make up his mind, and he's been pondering the problem. You can take the $900 you have in the pot and quit. It's yours to keep. Or you can go for your 4th spin. What do you want to do?
I'll go with the crowd there. I'll keep going.
You're going to try. All right. You're very daring. We're looking for a bullseye. In fact, we're looking for 2 bullseyes so you can get those prizes. So let's see what you can do. Get the fingers ready, and you have $900. Come on, bullseye. There's $1,200. Bullseye, bullseye. All right. Now, the decision gets a little tougher. Do you want to try for your 5th spin or take the $1,200 and go away? You have only one remaining window up there. What do you want to do?
The die is cast. I got to keep
You're going to go. I could tell that. All right. Now, the question about the other bullseye. You can freeze that if you like, or you can keep accumulating in that window. What do you want to do?
I'm going to freeze that bullseye.
All right. Freeze the bottom bullseye. That means 2 are frozen. You can only gain money in that one window. And I think at this point, you sure want a bullseye in there, right?
I sure do.
And what don't we want?
I'm not going to say it.
I know. We don't even want to think about it. All right. This is your 5th spin. One window still open. We want a bullseye. So get that bullseye feeling in your fingers. Come on, bullseye, bullseye. No, but $1,400. All right, it's growing. It's growing. Now, do you want to try for your 6th spin? Or do you want to call it quits? Remember, there is lightning behind one of the windows. It may be frozen, and it may be that one. What do you want to do, Steve?
Odds should be with me with 2 bullseyes. I'm going to go for it.
All right, you're going to take the odds. This is your 6th spin, so let's get it spinning there. Get your fingertips ready. No lightning. Come on, bullseye. Bullseye. Bullseye! Congratulations. You are a brave man. How about that?
I'm ready for it.
We double the money in the pot, and you win all of the prizes that Jay told you about. I'll tell you, sometimes it pays to be daring. You went with the odds, didn't you? You had 2 windows frozen. You figured,
Right.
well, with that one, that probably wasn't the lightning. Would you like to know where the lightning was? Wouldn't it be interesting to find out? Because I sure would like to know. If you were playing with fate, let's spin all the, without covering them up, spin all of the windows up there and see where the lightning was and see if you were. There it was. You had it frozen a long time ago. You were safe. And I'll tell you right now, Stephen, here's what you have. Cash from your previous games, your previous winnings, cash from the bonus game, plus your prize is a grand total of $7,450. All right?
That's fantastic.
All right. Chance to win some more. Steve, go on over there and take your spot as the grand champion. And Jay Stewart has all the information. So, Jay, would you please introduce our new challenger?
He's a research analyst for the Los Angeles Superior Court who likes to write poetry and play basketball. Meet Monty Dawson.
Welcome to Bullseye, Monty. You see how it works there. You can make an awful lot of money. Tell us about your work, by the way. What do you do?
Well, I conduct research for a judge, and I utilize computers.
Wait a minute. Computers in the courtroom? How do computers work in with a judge or in the courtroom situation?
Well, Jim, judges have a great deal of information sometimes to synthesize or summarize, and computers can do that very quickly.
Mm-hmm. I would guess it would get kind of boring, wouldn't it, just talking to machines all day long? I mean, you know, you don't have any people there.
One thing about machines, they don't talk back, and
well, shut my mouth. All right.
no. Plus, it's yes, no, it's right, it's wrong.
Well, that's how it is here on Bullseye, Monty. You're either right or you're wrong, and that's how we're going to play the game, and we're going to get right underway. Stephen is our champion, so he's in control, and let's take a look at the categories you're going to be playing with in this game. In the upper right, left-hand corner, the categories are royal families, multiple choice, our visual category, jumbled words, and pop, rock, and soul. In the right-hand window, the categories are hobbies and games, stage plays, North America, and personal profile. And of course, the window below, you know, will determine your contract. Now, Stephen, you're the champ, so you get to stop the information as it spins on the board, so let's cover it up and get on with the game. And we'll spin it. Once they get all covered up, Stephen, you can hit your button and let's see what you get, all right? You have royal families, $100 a question. Hobbies and games, $100 a question. Your contract is 3 questions. 3 questions. Which one of those 2 do you feel comfortable with, Stephen?
Let's try hobbies and games.
Hobbies and games, $100. That means the contract is worth $300. Here's your first question. A standard version of this simple game requires many small discs. A large disc called a shooter and a cup into which the discs are flipped. Name the game.
Tiddlywinks.
And you have $100 in the pot. Right on. 2 more questions in the contract. Here's your next question. In this sport, a participant might measure the draft, fasten the cleats, stow the battens, and adjust the bunt. Name the sport.
Yachting?
That's it. All right, $200 in the pot. Pot has $200. 1 more question remaining in the contract. For the contract now, Stephen, name the game in which a player might take too many divots and spend too much time in the bunker.
I take too many divots. Golf.
You have completed the contract. $300 in the pot. Well, I'll tell you, you know your hobbies and games. Now what will you do? Claim the money and bank it or keep on playing?
Let's keep going.
All right, you're going to keep going, means you're still in control. And let's spin the information on the board. And as we spin the information on the board and cover it up, you get a chance to stop it whenever you're ready. Hit the button, Stephen. Let's see what you get this time. You have jumbled words, $100 a question. North America, $150 a question. Your contract is 4 questions. All right, which of those 2 categories do you feel better with?
Let's try jumbled words.
Jumbled words, all right. Let's see how well you do here. The contract is worth $400. This is your first jumbled word. Unscramble the letters, and you have to turn around and take a look. Unscramble the letters to reveal a spicy treat for a pet.
That's catnip.
And you have $400 in the pot. And we'll get back to you for your second question. But first, let's pause for this moment. Be right back. We're out of time. We'll finish the game next time. Until then, this is Jim Lange, hoping that everything you're going for hits the bullseye.
Some of our departing contestants will receive Wrath hams from the great Midwest. Iowa sends the best natural country goodness, special occasion quality, and flavor from Wrath. And new Enhanced Instant Hair Conditioner. Overworked hair is drained of its natural moisturizers. New Enhanced Moisturizers, overworked hair. Also, Slinky Play Shapes from James Industries, maker of original Slinky walking spring toys. These brightly colored interlocking building toys stimulate children's imaginations. Slinky Play Shapes. Plus, new bright cleans and shines no wax floors without wax. For a beautiful dynamite no wax shine, nothing shines better than bright. And Tidy Bowl, new improved with Ring Guard formula, helps keep bathroom bowl ring free. Means less scrubbing for you. Available in blue and pine green.
Coming up, Alan Funt's up to his old tricks again, focusing the fun on the people who least expect it. Candid Camera, next on USA.
Bullseye is a Jack Barry and Dan Enright production.